Johnson is in the front court alongside Gordon. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Christian Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now, here's Jokic. Jaquez with the steal. There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Mr. Clutch has got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat. Pass to Brown. Johnson with a screen on Hero. Johnson finds Jokic. Over Adebayo. Jokic, no good.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mr. Clutch. Hits it from 3-point range. And now a 9-point Heat lead.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
They need this. And Adebayo sends it back. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor.
The previous play is under review.
Bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one, and so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Now they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And so it's Miami, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
You take a look at the Heat, they're facing a team with similar aspirations. Good measuring stick game for them.
Yeah, like 2 dogs. They both want that bone. Who's going to get it?
All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the Nuggets.
They've done some good things. I mean, they've also let those other guys get comfortable at the offensive end.
Yeah, lazy D. They'll need to play with much higher energy in the second half.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
On the floor for Miami, we've got Mr. Clutch. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Adebayo. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Hero into the 2-guard spot. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Back to you.
Good priorities. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Miami leading by 9. Heat moving the ball around. Mr. Clutch. And again, Miami with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Johnson outside. Back to Murray. That's tipped. Here's Mr. Clutch, covered by Johnson. Here's Mr. Clutch, and the Heat, another three.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seemed like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 15. In the corner, Murray with it. From deep. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
Yeah, we've seen this before. When Murray gets it going, he gets it all going. He can score from anywhere.
Now here's Powell. Scoreless thus far. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Outside, Gordon launches it. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. A different look for Miami. Khalil Ware comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Wiggins is subbed in for Hero. .135 left to play here in the third. Here's Mr. Clutch. Comes up empty down low. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Back to Jokic. 6 to shoot. Brown finds Hardaway. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
Oh, excellent preparation from Hardaway Jr. Primed to attack.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. To the inside. Ware, good. Ware's got his first 2 points of the night.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And it's Brown missing. Miami leading by 11. Pass to Mr. Clutch. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Brown kicks to Jokic. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The touch Jokic possesses. He can sink shots from anywhere, especially the mid-range.
He gets it in there.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's Miami looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Right? Ball moving. No holds. No holds. Right?
Well, moving the ball is so important to these coaches.
I mean, it helps make the offense run smoothly, Kevin. When you move the ball, more scoring opportunities.
Substitution on the court.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Murray finds Gordon. Denver passing it around. Now Murray. Three-pointer. Jaquez with the rebound. Here's Mr. Clutch. Lays it in off the window.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Outside Gordon. Powell against Johnson. Here's Murray. Takes the three. The three goes down.
Well, that's Jamal Murray's game in a nutshell. A score-first guard with great confidence.
Now Hero. Here's Mr. Clutch. Puts it up from deep. Jokic with the rebound. Murray. Denver grabs it. Lets loose a three. That's off. The Heat leading by 15. Now Adebayo. A minute 50 left in the game. Basket is good.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
With the drive. Here's Mr. Clutch. 1:24 left here in the fourth quarter. And good, he hits it again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Heat.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Mr. Clutch.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Mr. Clutch. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Here's Hero. There's Mr. Clutch. Shoots. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Mr. Clutch has got 54 points. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
An incredible display of shot making and clutch play, MP. As you reach the half-century mark in a win, you look like you are not going to be denied. Was there any extra motivation for you?
No, not when the game first started. I was just trying to let...
Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, Jen, thanks so much.
Yes, Mr. Olassie.
All right. You always say, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And tonight, you beat one of the best teams in basketball, but you did it after arriving late to the arena and missing warm-ups with your teammates. Overcoming adversity like that to take down maybe the best team in the sport? What does that say about you guys?
No, this was a good win. We didn't get a trophy for it, though, but the best team isn't decided now. It's decided in June.
Okay, but I'm talking to you. In your eyes, do you think that you're the best team?
I haven't been scared to say that, Mr. Alassi. You watch my videos, don't you?
Yeah.
You're a reporter, then. That's pretty easy research right there.
Well, I'm a subscriber, too.
And I appreciate your subscription. But I think you should know that I believe we're the team to beat. But what I think doesn't matter much. Now, does it? We still got to make it to the championship and win a ring to back that up. Until then, what I think is just an opinion, and everyone's got one of those. Don't they, Frank?
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
I got one. MP? MP?
Right in front of you.
Good game, MP.
Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game for both teams. This is the first game of their NBA Cup campaign. The goal is to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah, BA. 4 teams in each conference that make it. It's the 3 group winners plus a wild card. So also keep in mind, point differential could be a key in advancing.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Bridges at the 4 with Plumlee at center. And it's Knipple in at the 3 spot. Great positioning on the putback.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He drops it from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now Ball coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Bridges outside. Fires for 3. Rebound Miami. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out. Boy, felt like he let that possession get personal, trying to answer back with a 3 of his own there.
Doris, Norman Powell has been impressive ever since his younger days.
Well, he put people on notice in high school, right? He wins the dunk contest for San Diego County. He was on 2 All-State teams and won a state championship. And boy, he has proven a scorer in the league.
All no good. The Heat have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Jaquez. Miami moving it around. Here's Mr. Clutch. In the game against Denver, very impressive. And the Heat, another 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Miami making a switch here. Here's Mr. Clutch. 12 points for him. Nails it from beyond the arc. Mr. Clutch has got 15.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Powell at the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. Khalil Ware out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Miami Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Back over to you, Brian.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Pass to Miller, and here's Bridges. Here's Ball. Puts up a 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
The 3 from Sexton. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable. 12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Tyler Hero's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Charlotte also making some changes. Diabate's checked in for Bridges. And Knipple subbed in for Sexton. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Knipple. They need this. Rebound by the Heat. Ware's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. Hero with the bucket.
making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
The three from Ball. And it's Miami with a rebound. Ware's got his 6th rebound on the night. Mr. Clutch passes to Powell. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 24. 30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Ball no good.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Three-pointer. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And so it's Miami firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
Taking a look here now at the Hornets, they've been one of the bigger disappointments so far in the early going. Some people thought they might be an elite team, and we haven't seen that at all. But the good news is there's still plenty of room and time to turn it around.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Miami Heat.
It's not just about taking a shot.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. The Heat shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Here's who Charles Lee is starting in the second half. Bridges at the 4 with Plumlee at center. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. And it's Knipple in at small forward. The Hornets shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Ball no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
Yeah, even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And again, it's Miami from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Back to Ball. To end the run. And Ball throws it down.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
Ball with a steal. Miller, the pass to Ball. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
Here's Mr. Clutch, pounded by Ball. Mr. Clutch can't hit. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Yes, it's good. Miller's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
And they pick up 2.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Ball no good.
Oh, that's a chippy. Point-blank range. He'd like that one back.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. And again for three.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. They swipe it. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. The Hornets pull it in.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Uh-oh, now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And I'll tell you, that's the very last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Bears checked in for Bam Adebayo. Wiggins comes in for Jaquez. Fontecchio's checked in for Powell. And Mitchell subbed in for Tyler Hero. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved.
Connects again from distance.
Another three for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game.
How about the response from Colin Sexton with some range?
Miami's gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Misses the three. Charlotte is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. But one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
Mr. Clutch. And again for 3.
It has been raining threes for him, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
He can't miss. They have to keep feeding him. How many more can he hit? Bridges passes to Ball. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Ware and stolen by Sexton. Now here's Ball. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Knipple. He's got 5. Releases. Again, Charlotte.
Yeah, and for a rookie, I really like how Knipple carries himself, including how he operates the screen and roll.
And out of bounds, Charlotte will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
To the paint. Here's Sexton. Rebound by Mr. Clutch. To the wing, right side. Pulls it. Jump shot is good that time. Mr. Clutch has got 49 in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to...
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Miami out in front, just dominating this one. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Kel'el Ware. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Simone Fontecchio. Then there's Mitchell, and it's Mr. Clutch. Good! Another from 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Miami moving it around. Connects again from distance.
And with that made three, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
Boy, he's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long. What a shooting performance.
And guys, for Colin Sexton, it's really about taking smart shots, because when he does, you can see he's got the ability to catch fire.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers, and that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Fires the three, and again for three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. Here's Mr. Clutch. No good from outside. Charlotte has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. There's Ball with a three. Rebound by the Heat. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Sexton, that's good.
Boy, Colin Sexton always brings a ton of energy. He's doing some work here.
The Heat have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Miller outside. Fontecchio with some nice D.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Good! Another from 3.
And he's topped his own personal best. A new second-place mark for most single-game triples. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Not at all. Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege to be here to witness this. He's as good as it gets from long distance.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific...
Connects again from distance.
Oh my, he is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's Diabate. Nails the baby hook.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Mr. Clutch can't hit. Right wing. 4-3. Another one falls. Amazing.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Miller. Here's Diabate. There's Ball with a 3. Doesn't go for him.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Takes a 3. The kick out to Wiggins. Fontecchio outside. For 3. And again for 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record book.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing. So it's...
Some things never get old. Watching someone score 70 is one of them. What are you seeing differently on a night like this versus a night you scored 20?
I'm seeing the code behind the matrix, Dominic.